All right, y'all, let me hit you with this right out the gate. Nearly 80% of the wine sold in the United States still has more chemicals in it than your average bag of gas station gummy worms. Yep, that fancy bottle you popped last Friday night, the one that gave you a raging headache by 9 p.m., it probably had more lab-made junk than a 90s TV dinner. And that is why we are talking organic winemaking today on Organic Food Matters. Because if you're going to sip something, it better not taste like science project gone wrong. Now, I have been messing around with organic grapes and wild yeast for over 10 years here in California. Started in my buddy's garage in Sonoma with a couple buckets, a prayer, and zero clue. Fast forward to today, and I am pulling award-winning bottles straight from my backyard vineyard. No fancy degree, no corporate winery cash, just dirt, sun, and a whole lot of stubborn. So, buckle up, Buttercup. I am about to spill the tea on 5 secrets that most folks completely screw up when they try to make organic wine. These are the same mistakes I made, the same ones I see TikTok wine bros and suburban homestead moms make every single harvest season. Secret number 1, your grapes are already drunk before you even touch them. Here is the deal. Most people think organic wine starts when you smash the grapes. Nah, fam, it starts in the soil 3 years earlier. If your vineyard is sitting on dead dirt pumped full of Roundup from 2012, your organic grapes are just wearing a costume. Real organic grapes taste different because the soil is alive. Worms, microbes, little creepy crawlies doing their thing underground. That is what gives your wine that terroir everybody in Napa pretends they can taste. In the United States, the USDA organic rules say you cannot use synthetic pesticides or fertilizers for 3 years before harvest. But here's what nobody tells you. You can still farm like garbage and be certified organic. You can strip the land, grow sad, weak grapes, and slap an organic label on it. Do not be that guy. Feed your soil with compost, plant cover crops like clover between rows. Let the chickens run through after harvest and poop their magic. Healthy dirt means healthy grapes, and healthy grapes do not need a chemical bodyguard to survive fermentation. I learned this the hard way. My first batch tasted like flat kombucha mixed with old pennies. Why? Because I bought organic grapes from a farm that treated organic like a legal loophole. The soil was dead, the grapes had no soul, and my wine tasted like regret. Secret number 2. Natural yeast is not your quirky best friend. It is a feral raccoon. Everybody on YouTube loves to say, just use the natural yeast on the grape skins. It is so romantic, so authentic, so vineyard core. Let me translate that for you. It is also chaos. Natural yeast is wild. It does not read your schedule. It does not care that you have to leave for your kid's soccer game. It will start fermenting when it wants, stop when it feels like it. And sometimes it will make your wine smell like a sweaty gym. Go full natural, you are basically opening your front door and letting whoever walks in cook dinner. Could be Gordon Ramsay, could be a raccoon with a spatula. So here is the pounds of your best grapes a week before harvest. Crush them. Let them go wild in a little jar. If it smells good like fresh bread and apples, you just caught yourself a Gordon Ramsay. Pitch that into your main batch. If it smells like feet, dump it and try again. I do this every September in my garage in Oregon. And yes, my neighbors think I am running a weird moonshine operation. Worth it. Secret number 3. No sulfites does not mean no protection. It means you got to be a helicopter parent. All right, let us talk about the S word, sulfites. The wine industry in the United States is obsessed with them. They are the security blanket, the seat belt, the I do not trust my fermentation, so I'm going to nuke it just in case. Organic wine rules say you can have up to 100 parts per million of sulfites and still call it organic. But true, no sulfite did wine. That is where the magic happens. Problem is, without sulfites, your wine is like a newborn baby in Times Square. Everything can attack it. Oxygen, bacteria, that weird mold in the corner of your basement. So you have to protect it another way. Temperature is your best friend. Keep your fermentation under 70 degrees. Keep your barrels topped up so there is no airspace. Use clean gear. And for the love of all things holy, do not let your dog drink out of the fermenter. Looking at you, Kyle, I lost 3 whole barrels in 2021 because I got lazy. Thought the wine could babysit itself. Came back and it had turned into vinegar strong enough to strip paint. My wife still brings it up at Thanksgiving. Secret number 4. Time is the secret ingredient nobody wants to wait for. Americans want everything fast. Amazon Prime, instant oatmeal. Same day wine, but organic wine with no sulfites cannot be rushed. It needs time to chill out and figure itself out. Think of it like a teenager. If you force it to grow up too fast, it gets weird and angry. Most commercial wine is bottled in 6 months. Mine sits in barrel for at least 18 months. Some of my best reds go 2 years before I even think about bottling. Why? Because without sulfites, the wine needs time to build its own immune system. The good bacteria fight the bad bacteria. The flavors mellow. The angry green taste from the stems turns into silky chocolate and cherry. It is the same reason your grandma's spaghetti sauce tastes better on day 3. The ingredients had a chance to become friends. So if you are making organic wine in your garage in Texas or Michigan or wherever, do not panic if it tastes like dirt and disappointment at month 4. Hide it from yourself, bury it in the basement, forget about it. Come back next fall. You will thank me. Secret number 5. Your bottles will be weird. And that is the point. Here's the biggest thing people get wrong. They expect organic wine to look and act like the stuff from Costco. It will not. No sulfite organic wine throws sediment. It might be cloudy. It might have a little fizz, even if it is supposed to be still. It might taste different every time you open a bottle. That is not a flaw. That is wine being alive. We got so used to sterile, filtered, perfect wine that we forgot real wine is a farm product. It is supposed to change. It is supposed to surprise you. I compare it to sourdough bread. Ever had real sourdough from a San Francisco bakery? It is chewy. It is sour. It has big weird holes. Then you eat Wonder Bread and realize it is just fluffy air with no soul. Same thing. Organic wine is sourdough. Commercial wine is Wonder Bread. If you want consistent, buy the $8 bottle from Trader Joe's. If you want an experience, go organic and embrace the funk. So here is my relatable analogy for you. Making organic wine is like raising a free-range kid in the suburbs. You can lock your kid inside, feed them chicken nuggets, sanitize everything, and control every play date. That kid will probably never get sick, but they will also never climb a tree, eat dirt, or build an immune system. Or you can let your kid run wild. They will scrape their knee. They will eat a bug. They will come home muddy. But they will be strong. They will be interesting. They will have stories. Organic wine is the free-range kid, a little dirty, a little unpredictable, but way more alive. And look, I get it. We live in America. We like our stuff clean and predictable. We invented Lunchables. We put warning labels on everything. The idea of drinking something with wild yeast and no safety net feels unhinged, but maybe unhinged is what we need. Maybe our food system got so safe that it got boring. Maybe it is time to let the microbes party again. I have served my no-sulfite Pinot to wine snobs in New York City. I have poured it for my uncle in Oklahoma who only drinks Coors Light. Guess what? They both asked for a second glass because real tastes like real. So now I got to ask you something, and I want you to drop your answer in the comments. If you had to choose, would you rather drink a perfect wine that tastes the same every single time but is full of lab-made preservatives? Or would you roll the dice on a wild organic wine that might blow your mind or might taste like a barn? Which team are you on? Team Wonder Bread or Team Sourdough? Let the debate begin. And if you try making your own organic wine this fall, tag us at Organic Food Matters. I want to see your garage setups. I want to see the mess. I want to see the raccoon yeast victories. Catch y'all next week when we talk about why organic apples make the best hard cider. Until then, keep it dirty, keep it wild, and for the love of grapes, stop drinking chemicals. Peace.